Insulin resistance is your body's response to chronically high levels of insulin. When you eat a meal, your pancreas releases insulin to help with the metabolism of that food. Insulin does its job by causing glucose, aka sugar, from the bloodstream to enter cells where it can be used for energy or stored. But when you overeat and produce too much insulin, you eventually develop resistance to its effects. This happens because these high levels of insulin cause a message to be sent from the brain's hypothalamus, which acts like an on-off switch. This message is telling your body to stop burning fat for fuel. Thus, you become insulin resistant. The main function of insulin is to drive glucose from the bloodstream and into fat and muscle cells. When you are insulin resistant, it means that much of the glucose cannot enter these cells and remains in the bloodstream, resulting in chronically high levels of glucose in the blood, hyperglycemia. Stay with us to know what causes your insulin resistance. But before that, hit the subscribe button if you like this video to never miss our new plan to help you boost your metabolism. This is bad because when there is too much glucose in your blood, it spills over into your kidneys where it is converted into a waste product called urea. High levels of urea can be toxic to your body, so your kidneys try to get rid of as much as possible by filtering it through the urinary tract via urination. In the process, this urea is excreted into your urine via a process of filtration called urination. Urea is not only a waste product, but it also turns into ammonia, NH3. This ammonia buildup in your body can cause the buildup of acidity in your blood, causing you to feel sick and fatigued. That's the bad news. But here is the good news. The saying goes that nature made us with a purpose, and we're meant to age, we're meant to get sick, and we're meant to die. But this does not have to be the case. Visceral fat is the most harmful type of fat in your body. It's toxic, and it can literally kill you by directly impacting your insulin sensitivity and literally eating your kidneys by causing them to release urea into your system, which turns into ammonia, causing acidity in your blood. The good news is that you can lose visceral fat and all of its nasty effects. You can do this via fasting up to 2 days at a time or on a regular basis, known as intermittent fasting if. There are several different variations of if, but they all involve going without food during certain periods of the day, while also working out regularly. For example, some people may fast at night, while others will fast throughout the day. Some even fast for 12 hours at a time. There are many different approaches to it, but what is important is that fasting in many different ways can boost your metabolic rate and help to speed up the process of losing visceral fat. The point of it is that it increases your metabolism by forcing your body to feed it itself. Fat stored in the body's most dangerous fat areas, visceral fat, are broken down and burned as fuel throughout the day or night via fasting or regular exercise through increased activity levels. While some people may think that losing weight without exercise is difficult, nothing could be further from the truth. You can lose 5–10 pounds of weight per week, sometimes even more, just by fasting and without ever stepping foot in a gym. The point is that your metabolism will naturally speed up, which means that those extra pounds will be burned. So if you are struggling with the bulge and trying to shed those extra pounds, there is no need for you to fret. You can lose weight by fasting for a few days at a time. This not only improves your health, but it also sends a powerful message to your body that it doesn't need any additional insulin because there is no food in the digestive system for it to process. This is why it is a good idea to fast on a regular basis, say once a month, rather than fast 2 days in a row. Fasting 2 days in a row is like shaking the sugar tree one time too many, and your body will be forced to release insulin as if you were eating that entire time. Instead of trying to lose weight with diet alone, try fasting for 2 days every once in a while so that your body doesn't have the additional stimulus to produce more insulin. Instead, most of the food will be eliminated from your digestive tract and excreted through urination. Your body will then begin to use its own fat stores for fuel. After a week or 2 of this, your body should start to burn off the visceral fat that is located in your belly and other dangerous areas. As most people know, visceral fat is not just located in your belly. It's also commonly found around the front part of your hips, love handles, and arms. Basically, wherever you have extra fat and are trying to lose weight. By fasting for 2 days, you will begin to lose lots of visceral fat too. And remember, if you do not want any more sugar visited upon you by the nasty urea from ammonia and H3, then you must fast regularly as well, because it has a cumulative effect on your body. They add up. It's like a tax. If you do it once, then that's okay. But if it becomes a regular occurrence, then you are going to see some serious problems in your health. So why is fasting good for you? Fasting is promoted as the ultimate way to lose weight, which makes a lot of sense because it will make your body burn fat as its primary source of fuel instead of glucose that is stored in the form of glycogen and fat. This means that fasting has the potential to make your body best at burning the stubborn fat stored in your belly, love handles, visceral fat, arms, legs, and hips. Studies have shown that short-term fasts can decrease insulin levels in healthy individuals and help them to stay healthy. And if your insulin levels are low, then you shouldn't have an issue with insulin resistance, which can cause weight gain and other serious health issues like heart disease. Fasting also promotes a healthier body weight by reducing your levels of glucose in the blood, since they are not supplied with food. So if you want to live a long and healthy life where you will never get sick or feel tired, then fasting is the best way to achieve this goal, because it will force the body to use up fat stores as its primary source of energy, rather than glucose that comes from carbohydrates. Fasting is also helpful for individuals who have issues with their weight, because it will allow them to develop healthy eating habits that can last a lifetime. For example, if an individual who has been struggling to lose weight learns how to fast effectively, then they are going to be able to control their appetite and other emotional triggers that cause people to binge eat unhealthy food. A review of recent studies shows that intermittent fasting has many health benefits, including increased insulin sensitivity, reduced oxidative stress, improved longevity, and reduced risk of cancer. All of these benefits can be achieved by fasting 2 days at a time or on a regular basis. So if you are looking for a way to get healthier and lose some weight, then intermittent fasting is the way to go. How can you go about fasting for 2 days? The first thing that you need to do before fasting for 2 days is to drink a lot of water. This will help your body release toxins that have built up in your digestive tract. This also cleanses the system so that your body can start burning fat during the digestive process instead of sugar from all of those carbohydrates. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned new things about your muscles. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to let us know if this worked for you and how it affected your body. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want more videos on how to boost your metabolism and lose more weight, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.